Hello and welcome to Sephora. How may I help you today? Okay, fragrances, my specialty. So, are we buying a new fragrance for yourself or for someone else? Yes, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. No, it's never too late to buy a gift. And Valentine's Day is tomorrow, so your secret is safe with me. Well, I'll make sure that you find the perfect fragrance for that special someone today. So, do you know what their scent profile is like? Do they like fresh fragrances with bursts of citrus or greens? Or perhaps they like gourmands, the sweet, almost edible scents? Or florals, which could lean more fruity or fresh, or just your classic florals. We also have orientals as well, and I mean the list can go on. We have patchoulis, which are fruity scents with patchouli. Yeah, we have our floral orientals. Now you're confused. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, well, I can show you a little bit of everything. How about we start with the newer launches? I'm going to pick out some things that I think scream Valentine's Day, but I feel are also a bit unique at the same time. Okay. Great. So, the first pick. This is Perfect by Marc Jacobs. Now, to be honest, I personally am not a huge fan of Marc Jacobs. I know, I'm starting with a bang, right? But I really like this scent because it's very unique to all of his other scents. Often he creates many flankers of his original scents, but this one is a newer launch. It's a fragrance of its own, so I really enjoy that. And there is just this really bubbly spirit about this fragrance, and not just the scent itself, but you know, we love our bottles when it comes to fragrances. So a nice bottle is always a bonus, and sometimes it's about 40% of the reason why we buy a fragrance. And this bottle is really, really beautiful. So this is the box. And I feel like for Valentine's Day, this would just be the cutest gift. So, it's called Perfect, right? So a nice bouquet of flowers and this beautiful fragrance. And on the card, you can simply say, because you're perfect. Enough said, right? Can you tell I'm a romantic? But the box has many little cute things like a banana and a cat and some stars. 1, 2, 3. And this is a little drawing of the actual bottle. But let me present the bottle. So here it is. This is Perfect by Marc Jacobs. And as you can see, this cap here is the cutest. It is adorned with so many different charms. We have the banana, we have a domino, we have this balloon in the shape of a star, we have this pink shoe, we have some blocks that says MJ for Marc Jacobs, and then we turn it around and we see a cherry, a stiletto, and a white cat. There's a lot going on the cap itself. The juice of this fragrance is pink, which, I mean, screams Valentine's. I know, pretty cliche, but it's true. And the notes are very interesting as well. So it opens up with a zesty burst of rhubarb. It also has a narcissus as well. Then the mid is a creamy, milky almond milk, which you don't really see that note too often in fragrances. And then the base note is a bit more calmer, more subdued. It has some cashmere and cedar, I believe, as well. So for me, this opens up very bright, like the color of bright pink. And then it settles to a light, fuzzy light pink with the cashmere and the almond milk. It kind of grounds the fragrance, makes it, again, milky, creamy, more like a skin scent. So this isn't a super over projector, so you're not going to be the life of the party in terms of fragrance, but you are going to smell really, really good. But let me spray this so you can see what this smells like, and if you would like to smell this on your special someone. So let me just spray. So you can probably already smell that super zesty rhubarb. It's very bubbly, very playful. There you go. Oh yeah. It's definitely a pop. But it truly does settle down to something just very comforting. So it's like meeting someone for the first time and they're super bubbly, and then they turn into your best friend and you get to know the real them. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. And a lot of people say that the opening to the scent smells a lot like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, and that's the rhubarb for sure. But for me personally, because I am the Jolly Rancher expert, I would say that it smells more like the cherry Jolly Rancher. Yeah, maybe the cherry is kind of giving that away, but it's beautiful. So that's Perfect by Marc Jacobs. Now, we'll go back to the scent again, let it kind of do its thing, so you can just feel it out as it kind of settles into the base. So, right now I'm just going to have you smell some of these coffee grinds and just kind of let your nose kind of calibrate. Yeah, me too. it helps to reset the senses. Okay, so the next perfume is quite the 360 to Marc Jacobs Perfect. But I want to show you a little bit of everything. I don't want you to get bored. But this is YSL Libre. This is also a newer launch, and this is the Eau de Parfum Intense or Intense. So the original version came out, I believe, last year. So still quite a new fragrance, and it has quickly become a bestseller. It is an incredible fragrance. This is what they call the scent of freedom, and I believe that this scent is quite unisex, even though I believe that all scents are androgynous and they can go either way. But there is a beautiful masculinity to this scent that is quite alluring and intoxicating. And let's take a look at the bottle. So this is the lovely bottle. So what makes this different to the original DNA of YSL Libre is the fact that this is much sweeter. This does have a note of lavender, which makes this quite unique because lavender is a note that you typically find in male colognes. But this is blended to utter perfection. It's really, really good. And a lot of people say that this is the scent of money as well. So I have the notes here. The top notes to this fragrance is lavender and mandarin, orange and bergamot. So it opens up quite citrusy. The original Libre is very, very citrusy. You can also smell the lavender, but it doesn't punch you in the face. This lavender is very, very comforting. You can wear this to bed and fall asleep like a baby. But it's not that herbaceous lavender, you know. It's just incredible. It's incredible. So the middle notes are lavender yet again, Tunisian orange blossom, jasmine sambac, and orchid. I believe orchid is a synthetic note. There really isn't a true scent to orchid. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you know it's orchid when you smell orchid. It's one of those things. It's good. So the base notes are Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean, ambergris, and vetiver. So the Madagascar vanilla is what warms up the scent, is what makes it much more sweeter. And for those who, still wanted that, they were still craving that sweetness, but still enjoyed Libre or Libre, this is the one. They did it really, really well. I love the geometric shape of this bottle. It's like art. You have this beautiful YSL logo just wrapped around the bottle in gold. And this metal lettering. And it's just perfection. I love the juice. I love a good amber juice. So good. So that is Libre. Let's smell it. Okay. gonna spray it. You can smell the zesty citrus right away. This is a scent that you honestly just want to keep smelling on yourself. And I find that this is quite long lasting. And it does have a good sillage as well, so others will smell it. It's elegant. It's comforting. And as it just sits on your body, it just gets warmer and deeper. Yeah. So good. That is YSL Libre. Okay. Do you want to go back to the Perfect by Marc Jacobs? Okay, let me just give you the coffee grounds. Okay. You can see that the fruitiness, yeah, has like subsided. It's in the background. And you can start to smell the milkiness, the creaminess. Yeah, it's a nice one. Okay. So, the next one that we are going to talk about is a Valentino. Pink box. Valentino or Valentine's Day. But this is Donna, born in Roma. This also has a vanilla note to it as well. It actually has vanilla bourbon, which is one of the most expensive ingredients in modern perfumery. You know it's good. So, you can see that this box is textured. I like the Valentino studs. But, let's take a look at this bottle. It's gorgeous. So again, textured with these studs. This bottle has a bit of edge. It's bold. And it would look great on any vanity. I love the top here. So, the cap is a matte black with, again, the studding. I would describe the scent as a oriental floral. It is the scent of couture and elegance. The top notes to this fragrance are bergamot, pink pepper, and lovely black currant. The black currant is juicy. It is the star of the show for the opening, with a little bit of spice, but the fruitiness is definitely the most overpowering, which is really, really beautiful. It's a nice one. The middle notes are jasmine, sambac, jasmine, and jasmine tea. So it has 3 jasmine notes in the middle, which is quite unique. The base notes are bourbon vanilla, Cashmere and Guac Wood. What I love about this scent is that it is ever evolving on the skin. There's so much that happens while it's on you, and it's really quite a scent story. I love that it does have this beautiful mouth-watering, juicy blackcurrant, but then the jasmine kind of hugs the blackcurrant and turns it into more of a floral gourmand. It's good enough to eat. It smells so good. And then the woody notes kind of ground the scent, so it's not overly floral or not overly fruity. And then the vanilla helps to warm everything up. It's amazing. This would be perfect for someone who likes gourmands and perhaps wants to, dip their toes into more floral scents. And this is great for this time of year because it is a warm scent. So let's smell this one. There you go. Okay. This is a fragrance that is amazing from beginning to end. The scent journey is just incredible with this one. You like this one a lot. Yeah, I believe this is another best seller that we offer here at Sephora. I will say that Valentino makes amazing fragrances, and if you like a certain fragrance, grab it when you can, because for some reason a lot of their scents tends to get discontinued for whatever reason. So I really like Donna Aqua as well from this range, and Valentino Poudre, which is more of a powdery scent, but again, those are discontinued. But this is amazing, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, you like, okay, good. So you like the more sweeter scents, and they like the more sweeter scents. It's a win-win. Okay, so the next one, let's see. I think I'm going to show you this one. So this is Georgio Armani's My Way. This is another new launch. Again, pink box. Really, really beautiful. The bottle is amazing. So, this is the bottle. It's a beauty. So, again, the juice is pink as well. This seems to be a theme. I wonder why. But the cap is a showstopper. This cap is absolutely beautiful. If you are familiar with the Armani line, they have a more expensive, exclusive line. It's the Privé line from Armani, and their caps look very similar to this cap here. So I was very excited to see this bottle with such a beautiful, luxurious cap. the Privé line is stunning. It looks like the stone malachite. They have a Giorgio Armani Rouge malachite in a red bottle, and then the malachite vert in the green bottle. Look it up. It's jaw-dropping. But I love the contrast of the pink juice with the cobalt blue top. It's breathtaking. And then the gold ring that says Giorgio Armani. So I love all the details, all the tiny little details. You have the ribbon wrapped around, a satin ribbon. It's really, really beautiful. This is a bubbly tuberose and a grapey orange blossom. And I love when the tuberose almost smells like bubblegum. And I love when the orange blossom almost smells like grape soda. And I'm getting all the vibes with this. I know it's not for everyone, and some people were actually pretty disappointed with this launch because Giorgio Armani hasn't really launched a new fragrance in quite a while. You might be familiar with the C from Giorgio Armani. C from Armani is very, very popular, and they have done many, many flankers since then. But they haven't really created a new fragrance in quite a while, so everyone was pretty hyped for this one, and I personally love it. Is it the most unique scent in the world? Probably not. In fact, I have a fragrance that I'll show you that gives me the same vibes, but this is much cheaper. But anyways, I love it. I love it. For me, this is the perfect Valentine scent because it's playful, it's flirty, it's youthful without being too juvenile. It is a white floral scent, but these florals almost mimic fruits. So it's a fruity floral. There is bergamot in this. It starts with orange blossom and bergamot, so you're going to get that zest, that citrus, that pop. But that orange blossom is very much grapey, like grape soda, grape juice, grape candy. And then the tuberose is a candied tuberose. It smells like bubblegum. So that's the mid, the tuberose and the Indian jasmine. I don't really smell the jasmine, to be honest. It's not very prominent. It's kind of like a background note. The tuberose and the orange blossom really steal the show on this one. And then the base notes are white musk, Madagascar vanilla, and Virginian cedar. So the white musk and the vanilla definitely, again, just kind of brings everything together, grounds the scent, and warms it up a bit. Gives it a slight woodiness with the cedar. But overall, it does stay pretty playful with a little bit of musk. So here's your coffee grinds. Coffee grinds, coffee grounds. Okay. It's very fruity in the beginning. So that's what it smells like. I have heard people describe this as a Swedish fish scent, like those candies. The red Swedish fish. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, it's really, really good. You like that one, but you still prefer Valentino. Okay. Yeah, the bottle is beautiful. I agree. Okay, so the next one is from Huda Beauty, but this is actually, I believe, her sister's brand. It's still Huda Beauty, but her sister created these scents. Kayali. This is the packaging. It's really unique because it opens up like so. And I also like that they have the notes of the fragrance on the back. I wish that every house did this, but unfortunately not many do. But this has gardenia, jasmine absolute, orange flower, tuberose infusion, and Tahitian vanilla. Now, the scent is Deja Vu White Flower 57. The number is the number of tries until they got this scent to perfection, which I find very cool. So this is what the bottle looks like. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. I love the shape of the bottle. I love that it's all glass. It's not too gimmicky. And I love the color of the juice. You definitely have to like white florals. So whoever you are buying this for has to like white florals. Okay. This does have a bit of vanilla at the base to kind of, again, just like get a hold of the florals and tell the florals to calm down. Because white florals can be a bit screechy. They can kind of be like nails on a chalkboard sometimes. Especially tuberose. Tuberose can be loud and proud. So, let's see. The top notes are gardenia, nectarine, and pear. The middle notes are orange blossom, Indian jasmine, and tuberose. The base notes are patchouli, Tahitian vanilla, sandalwood, and cashmere wood. I would consider this a very sophisticated scent. This is for a night out, a dinner date. This is a powerhouse of white florals. It really is. But it really just blends so nicely once it hits the skin. This is one that perhaps spraying it on paper won't really do it justice because it really needs to settle on the skin, but I'm going to show you. Have a little whiff of the coffee grounds. Yeah, it's really nice. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is a very, like, glammed out scent. You are dressed to the T. And it really only gets better with time. It's called Deja Vu because it's supposed to smell like something familiar, but you can't quite, it's right there, but you can't quite grasp what it is. It's Deja Vu. Yeah, definitely vanity worthy. What I like about this house is that all of her scents in this collection are able to be layered. So she has a musk, a vanilla, a citrus. This is her floral. She has an elixir, which is much more stronger, deeper. So a little bit of everything. I have to show you this one as it is so very unique to everything else that I've showed you so far. So this is Chloé Nomade. This is the original Nomade, as there is an absolute version which is a bit more stronger. I know that Chloé kind of gets a bad rep for those who don't really like florals because they are known for their vivacious floral scents, which I personally love, but I know it's not for everyone. But this is a Chloé that I think a lot of people who don't really gravitate towards Chloé would really enjoy. It's quite unique. It's nothing that I've ever smelled before. It is green. It is earthy. It is fruity as well. It has powderiness to it, a clean, fresh aspect to it, but still very comforting. It's amazing. So that's the box, but this is the bottle. The bottle is also very different to what you would typically see with Chloé. I really love this bottle. I don't know why I love it so much, but I really do. So it says Chloé on this side and Nomade on this side. Eau de Perfume. It has this little suede, little charm detail dangling off of the cap, or not the cap, but the ring. And you have the same suede detail wrapped around the cap, and then you see Chloé at the top of the cap. So this has Mirabelle Plum in it, which gives it that fruity vibe. The oak moss gives it that earthy vibe. But I'll read you the notes. So the top notes are Mirabelle Plum, bergamot, lemon, and orange. So there is a citrus to this as well, which offers that clean feeling. It has middle notes of freesia, peach, rose, and jasmine. And the base notes are oak moss, amber wood, patchouli, white musk, and sandalwood. I love sandalwood in fragrances because it is very creamy, very soothing. It's a calming woody scent. So for me, this perfume really stands out. It's like living in a fairy woodland, and you're amongst plum trees, and you're wearing a freshly cleaned white nightgown, and you feel the breeze. It's a nice summer day, so you feel the sun on your face, but there's still a nice breeze. It's not a humid summer day, and you're walking barefoot on a bed of oak moss. It's kind of damp, as it just rained the other day. This is Chloé Nomade. It's really beautiful. I can't really see anybody disliking this unless they just, truly stick to like the sweet gourmands. But this does have a sweetness to it. It's not a cloying sweetness. It's just a natural sweetness. This is a scent that could be someone's signature scent. It starts out again very fresh and fruity, but it turns into something much more complex. It gets warmer with the amber, but it still has that earthy vibe with the oak moss. But I feel like the plum, it stays there throughout the whole scent, which is really, really nice. So, here's your coffee grounds. This one is good from beginning to end. It's interesting because this is so different from Chloé, but at the same time, I know it's Chloé. I've been wearing Chloé fragrances for quite a long time. It was the original Chloé was one of my first fragrances, so yeah, you love this one. It's good. It's good. It's so different to Valentino. Donna. Yeah, I agree. So, let's see. I guess I gotta do it. Chanel. It's always such a treat to be gifted a Chanel, especially when you know you're gifting a Chanel to somebody who has no Chanel in their collection whatsoever. It's an instant win. What makes Chanel so special is that you can gift this to someone who isn't really into designer brands, lives a much more simplistic life, and they would still very much appreciate a Chanel. It's just a classic. Now, my first Chanel was Chance by Chanel. And since then, they have created many different Chances. There's Eau Tendre, Eau Fresh. There's a few. I chose Eau Tendre because not only is it the pink one, but it's just an outstanding scent. This is a fresh floral. It has a fruitiness to it as well because there is a note of quince, and the musky dry down to this scent is just amazing. I also chose this because this is the only Eau de Parfum from the Trance line, so this is going to last longer, and it's just higher quality. It's a good one. So this is Chance. Now the Eau de Toilette, which is the lighter version, has a frosted cap, and as you can see, the Parfum version has a silver cap and a golden ring. This is the smallest size, which is a 1.2 fluid ounce, but you can grab a bigger size. But just for reference, this is what it looks like. It is a classic bottle, and I believe the cap is supposed to resemble a dice. And the bottle is supposed to resemble a crystal ball. So even though this bottle may look, pretty simplistic, it holds a lot of meaning to the brand and what Chanel was all about. She was into, the mystical. So the top notes are quince and grapefruit. The middle notes are rose and jasmine. And the base notes are white musk. I love the white musk in this. It's not too much. It does turn into just a beautiful skin scent. People around you will smell it. It isn't the most long-lasting scent, but it just ends up smelling like you, if that makes sense. Again, this is another fragrance that will become someone's signature scent. And it's very pleasant. It's a crowd pleaser. Everyone who smells this is going to enjoy it. So, let's try this one out. Smell that. Coffee. Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful scent. Beautiful. It is soft, but sparkling. Yeah, you can smell the rose, but it's not an overly strong rose. The rose just helps to make it a bit more fresh. You like this one too? Yeah, anyone would love a Chanel. The cap also has the Chanel logo as well. It's beautiful. And lastly, let's end it with a bang. So we have Killian fragrances, which literally kill your pocket. but they are quite expensive. Beautiful fragrances though, very unique. But we have here Love by Killian, or Love, Don't Be Shy. Again, perfect for Valentine's Day. This is the Eau de Parfum travel set. It's gorgeous. So it opens like this with a card. But this is the fragrance. So you actually get 4 vials of perfume. Okay, so there's one already in this little travel atomizer that is gorgeous. So this is the atomizer. It is heavy. So it has this beautiful embossing on both sides. It has the K for Killian up at the top. And I love the gold. It's very shiny, very luxe. Again, the K for Killian. So you have your perfume already in there. This, I told you there was something very similar to Georgio Armani's My Way. This is it. These two both have that bubblegum type of scent. This, however, is a bit more elevated, as it should be because it's much more expensive. But this is more sugary, more sweeter. It has a caramel note, I believe, so it's warmer. You can almost feel the texture of the sugar. It's that sweet. So whoever wears this has to really like sweet scents, because it truly is sweet from beginning to end. It's an interesting scent because it smells so much like Giorgio Armani My Way, but there's no tuberose in this. For me, this is a prominent orange blossom, an iris. It opens up with a bunch of neroli, which I love. Neroli. Love it, love it, love it. I smell the jasmine as well. It's kind of in the background though, giving a bit of a creaminess to it, a smoothness. It's good. It's good. So the top notes are neroli, pink pepper, bergamot, and coriander. Don't smell the pink pepper. I don't smell the coriander. There's not really anything spicy about this scent, in my opinion. Middle notes are orange blossom, jasmine, honeysuckle, rose, and iris. For me, I smell the iris, the orange blossom, a bit, again, of the jasmine in the background, and I do smell the honeysuckle. I know there's a lot of people that can really smell the honeysuckle pretty prominent. I don't, but it smells amazing. The base notes are caramel, vanilla, sugar, musk, civet, labdanum, a lot. This is sweet, sweet, sweet. This is pixie sticks, caramelized pixie sticks. It smells fluffy, like a marshmallow, but there's no marshmallow note. It's sweet and cozy. You can almost taste the texture of the sugar. You really can. It's as if this is a pixie stick and you could just eat it. But you can't. And the best part is that this is Rihanna's signature scent. This is what she wears. So if your special someone really likes the idea of smelling like Rihanna or smelling like a celebrity in general, they might really like this. It's beautiful. You're gonna get a lot of compliments. whoever wears this is going to smell edible. It almost has a sweet tarts kind of scent to it as well. Yeah, it's good. It's good. This isn't the actual bottle, as this is just the travel size, but I find that the travel size is absolutely beautiful. It's a little bit less expensive than the full bottle, which is, I believe, $240, something like that. Yeah, it's good. And you can't go wrong with the presentation. Okay, so let's try this out. Coffee for you, coffee for me. Okay. You tell me if this smells similar to My Way. Love, don't be shy. Okay, this is how Rihanna smells like. She smells like a snack. Like a dessert, yeah. It is pretty addicting. It is. You really like this one? So, Love Don't Be Shy by Killian and Valentino Donna. Okay. Well, whoever is getting these fragrances, they're lucky. Okay. So, you made some amazing choices. You went with the sweet, decadent, flirty. I love it. Perfect for Valentine's Day. Okay, so I will take you up at the front. Yeah, feel free to look around. Okay. Did you have fun looking around? I know. There's a lot of stuff to look at, right? Okay, so we have a Valentino, born in Roma. You're getting the 1 fluid ounce. Okay. And the Love by Killian Don't Be Shy travel set. Do you see the bottle? Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I agree. I like this better, to be honest. Altogether, you're gonna get 1 fluid ounce. Okay. But for both of these scents, I find that they're not scents that you need to continuously spray throughout the day, so they're gonna last much longer. Okay. So, do you have a card with us? Oh, this is your first time here. Well, you can sign up for our reward program. It's quick, it's easy. We're not gonna ask too much questions. That way, if you come back, you can earn points, and you'll earn points, of course, for this purchase. Sounds good? Yeah, our point system is so much better now. You actually get money off, a percentage off of your order, better perks, yeah, better samples on it. So, okay, so I'm just gonna need your first and last name. Okay, start with your first name. That's with an A. And your last name. Okay. And your date of birth. We have birthday perks. Yeah. Okay. I'm the same way. I have an email address just for like things like this, reward programs, and then I have another email for like other things because, yeah, my email is just, the name is too corny. I don't even want to share it. Okay. Cool. So you're going to get an email, just verify the email, and we're going to mail you the card. I wish I had cards here, but we sadly do not. But yeah, for now you're just a standard member, and as you continue to shop at Sephora, you will gain points, and your status will change throughout the course. Okay. Great. Okay. Let's just bag it up. We're seeing the bag, right? Okay. Perfect. Well, you have a beautiful day and an even sweeter Valentine's Day. You did great. Yeah, now for the card, right? I don't get a card until it makes me cry, until I'm bawling in front of everyone. Then I know it's the one. No, it was my pleasure. You take care.